collection video. I've had so many people, every time I ask you guys, what do you guys want to see next? A lot of people either say like a vanity tour or a makeup collection. Now, my makeup collection is not the whole extreme glam and glory. I have an old computer desk and just a couple Muji drawers and some like these little white drawer sets that I got from Walmart. So it's not really fancy dancy, and I think that's really appropriate because just to show you guys that no matter what, you guys can always find an appropriate and affordable like collection or organization, if you know what I mean. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into the video. I just wanted to mention that the first little set right here is from BH Cosmetics, and I got it when it first came out, so I got it for like 60 something bucks. Worst purchase ever. It's so small and it's just not even worth it. And then the Muji drawers that are like, this is what my foundation is sitting on, and the ones right here, I believe they're about 14 to 20 bucks, I'm not sure, a piece. I think the 5 drawer set was about 20 bucks and this one was about 12 bucks, I believe. And then these little white ones that you see right here, I got these both from Walmart, and I believe they were about 5 bucks. So that's like the most affordable that I've found, and they work really good because the drawers are really like, their depth is pretty good, and plus it's like 5 different drawers. So I really like that for like my lipsticks and like mascaras and things that I have a lot of that can't really fit in these drawer sets because they just are way too thin and they don't have enough room. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Give it a thumbs up if you do. Also leave me a comment on what you would like to see next, and I will make sure to film that for you guys. I love you guys so much. You guys mean the world to me, and we're almost at 5,000 subscribers. That's just like mind-blowing to me, and I will be having a special giveaway for you guys, so make sure you guys stay tuned in that video, and I will see you guys soon. Mwah. Okay, you guys, so this is pretty much an overview of my desk. I just have a couple of drawers on there, a mirror, and then this is my chair. My chair is just an old chair from my grandma's dining room set downstairs. I just brought it up here and just use it because it's really comfy and it's just a chair. So this is an old computer desk, as you guys can see. It has the 2 drawers over here, and then the top, it was a wood brown desk, but I thought that was ugly. So last year, Jack and I painted it this lime green and silver because my school, or my colors for my dorm room down at school was lime green and silver. So I decided to stick with that trend and just do that. So as I mentioned, starting up here, we just have a mirror, and I believe Jack got me this mirror from Marshall's or TJ Maxx. And then moving the mirror out of the way, I just have this little set that I got from Walmart. I have 2 of these, and I believe, as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, I believe they were about 5 or 6 bucks. But my mom got me this little saying, this little thing, this gift decor that says, I may not be perfect, but parts of me are pretty awesome, aka my lashes. She got me this for my birthday. Then I just have some hand sanitizer because when I do makeup, I like to sanitize my hands because it's very cleanliness, I guess you could say. Then I have 2 of my Bold Boutique Pucker Up lip scrubs. I have the strawberry, and then I have the green apple of my eye, and I've mentioned these in a couple of my videos. I really love these. So zooming you guys into my top drawer, this is pretty much my kind of miscellaneous drawer. A lot of these drawers are just kind of random things just thrown in there. Mainly I have like a couple of primers in here because they don't fit in the Muji drawers, and then chapsticks, a bunch of chapsticks. I love to keep my lips smooth. Then in here I just have face powders. I don't really use face powders as often as I used to, but I have a MAC powder. I have 2 of my Sephora pressed powders, one in medium and one in dark, obviously for setting my under concealer in my skin, or my foundation. Then I have a True Match by L'Oreal, the Infallible by L'Oreal, and then the Fit Me by Maybelline, and an Inglot pressed powder. Then the next drawer down is pretty much another random drawer. I just have some of my Stila lip glosses, a NYX lip gloss in there, a couple of samples, glitter galore. Mainly this is my glitter drawer, and then I have some of my Z palette little things. This next drawer is pretty much eyeshadows, single eyeshadows. I don't really have anywhere to store these yet, so for the time being I'm just going to use this. So I pretty much have my Lorac single eyeshadows, my Sigma ones, my Concrete Mineral powders or pigments that are too big to fit in my pigment drawer, and then some Inglot pigments that are also too big. Then in this bottom drawer, it's another pretty, not random, but it's mainly lips. So I have a bunch of my Chunky Dunky lip pencils or lip vamp things, and then I have my liquid lipsticks by Stila, and I have a couple of Dose of Color ones down here in the bottom, and then also my Milani liquid lipsticks. So it's just pretty much just another lip drawer. I have a lot of lippies, but I don't really have anywhere to store them, so I just throw them in here. So then right next to that, I just have what you guys see in majority of my videos. This is a 5-drawer Muji set that I keep a lot of things in. And then up top, I like to have all of my foundations displayed just because I like to have them standing up so they settle in the bottom as opposed to on the side or, you know, upside down or anything like that. So I just like to stand my foundations up. Plus, I think it looks really cute and I can see what all I have shade-wise. So foundations, I just have an Estee Lauder, MAC Pro Longwear, Tarte Full Coverage. I have Maybelline's Better Stay, Kat Von D, a couple of Maybelline ones, Sephora back here, CoverGirl, a Smashbox, and then a couple of other ones. My Kryolan TV paint sticks in the back. So pretty much just a bunch of foundations. I can do a separate foundation video if you guys want a foundation collection video. I can specifically do that. Then I have setting sprays. I have a NYX one. I have an Urban Decay. And then I also have a Model in a Bottle in the back. So as I mentioned, this is a Muji drawer set, the 5-drawer set. So in this first drawer, I just have all of my pigments or pressed pigments. So I like to keep all of my Makeup Geek ones here in the corner. Then I have all of my Maybelline Color Tattoo Pure Pigments over here. And then a mica pigment. And then I have my L'Oreal Infallible Pressed Pigments and a MAC Sweet Heat eyeshadow, which I love. Such a pretty shade. Underneath of that, obviously, I have another lippy drawer. I just recently moved all of my lippies into one of these. So all of my Revlon lip butters are over here. I love these. And then I have my Revlon just regular lipsticks. Then I have a L'Oreal Paris, a couple of these lipsticks, I forget what they're called. 2 of the Maybelline matte lipsticks, and a Wet n Wild, and then an RC or something like that. Smashbox, Rimmel London, a NYX, and then a couple of L'Oreal lipsticks right here as well. So right underneath of that, I have one of my 2 blush drawers. I love my Wet n Wild blushes. These are like 2 of the most pigmented blushes I have. Then I have a couple of e.l.f. blushes, Sigma blush that I really, really love, and then some Milani blushes. These are both Jordana blushes back here, but they're both kind of really old, so they're worn off. And then some of my NYX blushes that are super good and pigmented as well. So right underneath of that, I keep more of my high-end blushes, besides if I can't fit them up here. So I have a Benefit Rocketeur, and then Laura Geller. Then I have a Maybelline and a Makeup Revolution. I also have some MAC blushes and then a Maybelline Dream Bouncy blush that I really like. And then also my Stila Duo in the shade Kitten. So down here at the bottom is probably one of my favorite drawers. I love primers. They can get a little bit expensive, but I do love primers. My favorite one right now is this Tarte Clean Slate Poreless Primer. I'm trying not to use it too much because it was $30, so it was pretty expensive, but I do love that. And then I have my Maybelline Master Prime that I like to use when my skin is pretty dry. I also like to use the Becca Skin Perfector in Opal. When my skin is dry too. My Lorac Perfection Mattifying Face Primer is a really good one. So is the Maybelline Baby Skin. I love this one especially because it's drugstore and it's really cheap. Then the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer that I was like lusting over for so long. I rarely ever use this, but it is a pretty good primer. And my Becca Evermatte Poreless Primer Perfector. I like to use this when my skin is really oily. Then I have a couple samples down here. I have my Hourglass Primer, Benefit Professional, Dr. Brandit, Pores No More, and then a Murad Oil Mattifying lotion, which is really good. So here in the middle is what you guys usually see when I do my still shots of my products. They're pretty much my brushes. So I have 2 of these pot things that I got from Target for $1 in the dollar section. I'm not sure if every single Target has them, but they're just silver up top and then white on the bottom, and I thought that was really cute, and it would go easily with this desk. And then this is just an old candle that I just cut out the bottom pretty much, and then I keep my beauty blenders and sponges in them. So pretty much I have all of my eye brushes in here. It's a mixture of BH Cosmetics, e.l.f., and Sigma brushes, and I have a couple of Crown brushes as well, a couple of Coastal Scents brushes, so it's pretty much just a mixture of both, and these are my crease brushes. So I like to separate them between, between the crease brushes and the eye brushes. And then back here is all of my face brushes. This is a little container that I got from e.l.f. probably like 5 years ago, to be honest. I love it. It's really easy to compartmentalize my brushes by face, and then like, you know, like blush and setting and everything like that, and then powder. So that's that. So then up top, I just have another little BH Cosmetics drawer set that I got when they first came out. I thought that was really, really cool, and they were still really expensive, so I shouldn't have bought it, but you know, you live and you learn. So up top I have a little, I believe this is by Allergy or something like that, Allegory or something like that. I will try to find it. I got it off of Amazon, or no, I got it off of, shoot, what is it called? I got it off of, anyways, I have all of my MAC lipsticks up front, and then I have all of my Milani lipsticks in the back, and then in the very back I have my Feria Cosmetics lipsticks. I will link my review on those down below. Then right behind that I just have my Mario Badescu facial spray. I love using this, especially after I wash my face or just to set my makeup setting or my makeup. And then I have a couple of makeup remover that I like to use for when I'm using Q-tips, a couple of brush cleansers. I love this Jasponique, this makeup brush cleanser. It's so good, you guys. You just spray it on your brush and then rub your brush back and forth on like a towel or a paper towel or anything like that, and it'll get it really, really clean, like on the spot. Then I have this Pixie Dust Favorites that I got from Target by Pixie. So in this first drawer, I just keep a bunch of everything: tweezers, hair clips from when I have clients, lash glue, and then like eyebrow archers. Over here, I like to keep all of my concealer for my brows, which is just NYX HD and Beyond concealer, and then a Lorac Perfection concealer, and then a Benefit Morning concealer. The next drawer is all of my face concealers. I have a bunch of the LA Girl Pro concealers. I have a Tarte concealer, Maybelline Fit Me concealer that I'm obsessed with, this Krylon concealer that is really, really, really good and really creamy, my MAC Pro Longwear, Maybelline Superstay, which is really good. I just wish I would have got the darker color. Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer, which is my favorite concealer right now. It's so amazing. So it's literally like, it's amazing. Like, I've ranted. If you've seen any of my makeup tutorials, I've ranted about it. Then my Estee Lauder Double Wear Concealer, which I also love, which I need a darker shade of. And then 3 of the NYX HD and Beyond Concealer Wands. So underneath of that, I just keep my primer drawer. So I have some of the NYX primers. I have Urban Decay primers, the Essence I Love Sage eyeshadow bases, which if you've watched any of my makeup tutorials, especially back in the day, you know that that's one of my favorite primers. This NYC primer, which is really good, especially if you're on a budget. And then a couple of Lorac primers, e.l.f. primers, and then this Jessie's Girl primer, which is really new. So right underneath of that, I set it on top of this Muji 3-drawer set. I believe it was about 12 bucks, but I'm unsure. So in this top drawer, I have a bunch of my ColourPop eyeshadows. I need to order more. I love these eyeshadows. Then I have all of my NYX Prismatic eyeshadows that I own. These are also really good and really creamy. And then just the NYX Single Pot eyeshadows. Underneath of that, I keep my eyeliners in here. On the right-hand side, I keep all of my liquid eyeliners and the eyeliner crystals or colored eyeliners. Then in the middle, I have all of my gel-formed eyeliners, the Inglot, Maybelline, Tarte, everything like that. And then over here are all of my pencils. And I'm not going to go into detail, but there are a bunch of NYX, Jordana, L'Oreal, NYC, everything like that, e.l.f., whatever you could think of, probably in here. And then down at the bottom, it's another kind of miscellaneous drawer. I keep all of my lip liner pencils. Majority of them are Jordana, or I have a MAC. I have a couple of NYX ones. And yeah, pretty much all of those. And then I have 2 NARS lip pencils right here. I'm not sure if you guys can see them, but they're up here. Then I have a Krylon Micro Cream Foundation that I like to use when I contour. And then 2 of my Nikki Garrett contour palettes that you can buy on Amazon. So right here is another one of those sets that I told you guys about that I got from Walmart. Up top, I just keep my makeup cards or my client cards. I have a little candle in the back. What else is back here? I have my Lotus & Co. Nose Fake Septums, another hand sanitizer, my Inglot Duraline. I have a couple of pairs of lashes up here because I never throw them in the actual lash case that I have. This is the lash case, and then this is my Veramona color switch that I like to use especially when I go on location for my clients. So in this top drawer, this is a big, huge lip drawer. I have a bunch of my NYX Butter Glosses. You all know, if you've been watching me for quite some time, that I love my NYX Butter Glosses. I also have some of the soft matte lip creams as well down in here, and then in the back I have all of my LA Girl glaze lip paints that I love. I also have a Too Faced Melted and then a Sigma lip Vex. I have a couple of Sigma lip glosses in here as well, but this is pretty much a lippy drawer. Excuse me, I have a bunch of my mascaras in here, wide range. My favorite mascara ever in the world is the Jordana Best Lash Extreme. The only place I found this is at Walgreens. I love it. It's about $2. It's my favorite mascara. Then down in here, this is my brow drawer. I have a bunch of brow products. I have some NYX Tarte, Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I have a Sigma brow powder. I have a NYX brow powder. I have a NYX eyebrow gel, a couple of NYX pencils down here in the bottom, Benefit Give Me Brow, NYX eyebrow gel stuff. And then I have a bunch of the tools that I use, like eyebrow brushes and things like that. So the next drawer down under that is, surprise, surprise, another lip drawer. This is just random things that I like to keep in here. I have some Milani lip glosses that I love. I have the Lorac lip glosses that I have as well. I got this out of a holiday set. I have a Hikari lip gloss that I got out of my Ipsy bag. And then I also have these L'Oreal, I believe these are like the, what are these called? I'm not even sure what these are called, but these are one of my favorite lip glosses. They're really, really creamy and pigmented and buttery. And then this is just a pair of lashes that I just got from a new brand called Dodo Lashes. I hate the packaging, but they're only $5 a piece, so that's really, really good. And I also have a coupon code, MakeupByLonn, obviously. But yeah, this is just a pair of lashes that I'm trying out. So if you guys wanted to know my thoughts or anything like that, leave me a comment down below, and I'll be sure to do like a video, like a first impressions video. These are mink lashes, so yeah, $5, like you literally can't fucking beat that, you know, yeah. And last but not least, this is another powder drawer. I have a couple of my Rimmel London Stay Matte pressed powders. Have a Essence Stay pressed powder. These are the like mattifying Stay pressed powders. I have a Neutrogena one. I have an NYC Smooth Skin bronzer that I like to do the transition shade. I have a Tarte bronzer, Parks Fifth Avenue or Parks Avenue Princess. And then a CoverGirl powder. I used to be really into pressed powder because I was really, really oily and I didn't understand or know how to keep my oil at bay. Now that I figured out using a primer, I don't really use these as much. But yeah, I mentioned to you guys about this drawer set. This is the top drawer of the actual desk, and I keep all of my highlighters in here because I was starting to get so many that I was just throwing them everywhere and it wasn't very organized. So I keep all of my highlighters and setting powders in here because it's deep enough to where I can keep these. So I just have a couple of MAC ones, Laura Geller, the Revolution Makeup, a Becca highlighter. I don't even know where my I don't know where my Mary Luminizer is, but I have my Betty one there, NYX Illuminator. Then I have my Sigma Brilliant Shimmer Cream, Sonia Kashuk, Pacifica. Then back here in the back, I have a couple of pencils for when I need to jot down ideas or when you guys give me suggestions. I have my Q-tips for my eyes. Setting powders of the Laura Mercier, Airspun, and the MAC, and then an Inglot shimmering dust that I really like. It's really pretty. And then a couple of lip balms, more lip balms. I know, right? Like I needed more. And then some tape. So I have a couple of my Sigma, like matte, and my glove back here. And then underneath of that, I have my BH Cosmetics products that I still like to keep because you never know when you're gonna need that. Then I have a couple of Z palettes, and I've heard a couple of subscribers wanted to know like what I keep in my Z palette, specifically this palette because this one has all the colors, and I can do a video on that if you guys wanted. So I just keep all of my single eyeshadows in here. It's a combination of Coastal Scents, Morphe brushes, what else? And Makeup Geek. And then I have a couple of so then I keep a couple of palettes besides my Pond's facial wipes from when I just want to wipe off my makeup or, you know, excess makeup. Then palettes, I have some Sigma ones, some Anastasia Beverly Hills, Smashbox, The Balm, Beach Cosmetics, some of the Maybelline palettes. So yeah, that's pretty much all I keep in here. So that pretty much wraps up my video, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below about what you guys would like to see next or what you loved about my collection. I try to keep my collection and organization as affordable as possible because your girl can't afford all that shit. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys soon. Mwah. Bye!